Welcome back everyone. In this video, I'm gonna show you 8 Linux commands that will make your daily life on Linux much easier. Let's jump in. First, let's talk about watch. This command runs any other commands repeatedly, letting you monitor live changes in your system. Super useful for keeping an eye on resources or your network. Here are a few examples. So we use free command to see memory usage in a human readable format. By combining it with watch, you can watch RAM usage updates every second as program runs. You can change repeat time by adding n letter and editing this number. Could be any second. You can also remove the title by adding t. For network monitoring, we will ping Google every second and watch the latency update. Perfect for checking your connection stability. And finally, if you have LM sensor installed, you can monitor CPU and GPU temperatures live. Numbers fluctuate that as your system works, very visual and practical for keeping an eye on hardware. Now let's look at this command. This one's really fun because it shows the weather right inside your terminal. When you run it, you'll see information like temperature, wind, the arrow shows direction and numbers shows speed. Also the visibility, how far you can see clearly. There's also precipitation, how much rain or snow has fallen and the chance of it happening. But here's the cool part, you can customize the format. For example, if I add question mark format equals to 3 at the end, gives a super simple one-line summary. If I change 3 to T, it only shows the temperature. And you can mix and match codes to build your own style. Here's a quick overview of the commands so you can see what's possible. Next up, also one of my personal favorites, Botcat. Think of it as supercharged version of cat. Normally, cat just prints a file's context to the terminal. With Botcat adds syntax highlighting, line numbers, and some nice formatting. It makes reading code, config files, or scripts much easier. For example, here I have a Python file. It shows everything inside beautifully with line numbers and colors. This is especially useful if you're reading code often. You can quickly spot errors or understand the structures without scrolling endlessly. And the controls are just like Vim. To quit, simply type Q. Moving on to the next command, this is a very cool. If you or ever wondered which folders are eating up your disk space, this is a lifesaver. It scans your directories and shows a nice interactive list of folders and their sizes. You can navigate with arrow keys, drill down into subfolders, and even delete large files or folders directly from within this command. It's much faster, easier to use, and perfect for cleaning up your system or just keeping track of space. Its own help menu will show you the keyboard shortcuts if you want to use this easily. You can quit anytime by pressing Q. Another handy command, this is a simple but very practical command to quickly see how much space each folder or file is using in your current directory. This is perfect for getting a quick checkup of your storage usage. S means summary for each folder and file and not listing subfolders. And H converts numbers human readable format. like 1.2 gigabytes or 500 megabytes. Now you can also add C to show overall size at the end, which is great if you want to see your entire directory space at glance. Now let's look at tree, a command that shows your directory structures in a tree-like format. Surely everyone knows what does this command do, so I will show some flags that might be useful for you. The L2 limits how deep triggers the folders. A shows all files including the hidden ones. D shows only directories, hides files. H adds human-readable file sizes. If I add this, it shows how much space each folder is using. This one saves me all the time, a super handy way to create shortcuts for commands you use often. For example, if I type this command, now update runs both commands at once, saves times and keystrokes. Instead of typing the long command every time, you just type the update and it does its thing. You can set up anything as command. The thing is that these are temporary for one terminal session. To make it permanent, add these commands to your shell's configuration file. Can quickly do this using echo command like this. Now update the bash configuration file using source command. And done. If you want to remove a shortcut, just type this command. To remove it permanently, you need to edit the shell config file where you added it and delete the line with the shortcut command. And then update the configuration file again. Finally, let's check out htop. Basically an upgraded version of the top command. It gives you a live, interactive view of what's happening inside your system. You can see CPU usage, memory usage, running processor all updating in real time. The cool thing is you can scroll, search, and even kill process directly inside htop without even typing extra commands. Press F6 to short processors, F9 to kill one, and use the arrow keys to navigate. You can also use mouse to control entire program. Mouse click event works very well. It's one of these tools you want to keep around if you like monitoring system like a pro. And that's it. 8 simple but super useful Linux commands that can make your daily workflow easier. If you found even one of these commands helpful, drop a like so I know it was worth your time. I'll be sharing more tips, tricks, and hacks to make you a smarter Linux user. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in next one.